Hello viewers, I hope you are doing well. In this video we are going to learn how to display sensor data on liquid crystal display. Arduino will read this data and display it on LCD. As you can see on display that for this video we need an Arduino, a sensor, an LCD and few jumper cables. I'm not going into details of reading sensor values from DHT11 sensor. For that I have already created one video. You can find the link in the description of this video. I'm going to quickly show you the connections between the electronic components. I'm using Writting to create this setup. As you can see that I'm providing supply to the DHT11 sensor from Arduino and output line of the sensor is connected to pin 2 of Arduino. For the LCD I'm providing supply from the Arduino and connecting two I2C pins of LCD with pin A4 and pin A5 of Arduino. Remember, I2C communication protocol needs just two pins to communicate with other devices. One pin to send clock and the second pin to send the output values as a digital signals. Pin with clock named as SCL and it is connected to the pin A5 of Arduino. Pin with output values is named as STA and it is connected with the pin A4 of Arduino. According to the Arduino UNO documentation, both these analog pins can be used for I2C communication. Let's jump over to Arduino IDE to write code and display the sensor results on LCD. In the previous video, I have explained line by line how to read the temperature and humidity from the sensor. I have explained explicitly about the setup function and the loop function, and also how to read the temperature and humidity values from the sensor and print it over the serial monitor. In this video, I am going to use the same code and extend it to write the temperature and humidity values on the LCD. Let's start with writing the code. First thing we need to do is to add the liquid crystal display library that can communicate over I2C bus. Remember that we also need the wire library, but that is already included into the liquid crystal I2C library, so we don't need to include it again. And then we create an object of type liquid crystal I2C. It has three parameters. The one parameter is the I2C device address, number of columns and number of rows contained by the LCD. Number of rows and number of columns tells about the dimension of the LCD. In my case, I2C device address is 3F in hexadecimal. Usually it could also be 27 in hexadecimal or any other value. I'm providing one link in the description that can help you to scan all I2C devices connected to your board. Now jump over to the setup function. Here, using the object that we have created above the LCD and the init API, we are going to initialize the LCD. And with the backlight API, we are going to turn on the LCD. In this part of the code, I have read the temperature and humidity values from the sensor and also printing these values onto the serial monitor by using print API. Now I'm gonna start communication with LCD. The first thing I have to do is to set the cursor at column 0 and row 0, and the LCD will start writing from this position. And then I'll print the text temperature on the LCD, and on the next line I'm gonna print the actual temperature value, and this temperature value I'm going to cast with int. Temperature in float will cost me 2 additional positions that I'll need to display the unit of temperature. In the next line, I'm gonna print the C that will represent the degree centigrades. After temperature is printed on the LCD, I'm going to set the cursor for the humidity at the column 0 and first row. This is the lower row. Like I've done with the temperature, I'm also going to write the text of humidity and then the actual humidity value read from the sensor. Floating humidity value, I'm going to cast it with an integer so that it will increase the readability and also saves 2 characters on LCD. I want to display the humidity value in percentage. For that reason, after displaying the humidity value, I'm going to add a % character. I want to display degree symbol for the red temperature. Degree symbol comes before C character. Let's jump over to the page. I found it very helpful to create custom characters. Here you see a complete character space. Fill the pixels with the left mouse click that you want to display on the LCD. Now you see that I have created degree custom character. I'll copy this and use it in my code. I am pasting it in the setup function and also change the indentation so that it is more readable and looks pretty. I am naming degree symbol to this custom character and calling an API create character to create a character out of degree symbol. As I said before, degree symbol comes before C character, so I am writing degree symbol before printing C character to the display. Once code writing is finished, it's time to compile the software. When compilation is successful, upload the software to the Arduino. After uploading it, you can see temperature and humidity values on the LCD. You can also see a little and cute degree symbol with temperature value. Now I'm gonna put my finger on the sensor and in few seconds you will see that temperature and humidity will rise. That was all I wanted to cover in this video. I hope you have learned something new from this video. Let me know in the comment section what topic you want me to cover in my next video. Stay tuned and take care.